Okay, so hey there guys. So today's video is going to be another look using the Melt Cosmetics Rust eyeshadow palette. This is actually my favorite look that I've done with this palette, so I really wanted to film it today. It's like this really beautiful mustardy antique gold kind of shade, so I really wanted to use some of these shades in this palette today. Just going to open it up for you guys. So obviously we're going to use it. So I'm going to be using mostly these shades today, just a couple of the yellows, and it turned out like such a beautiful look, so I really want to do this look today. So I'm just going to start by priming my eyes. Sorry, I find I'm a little nasally. I've been sneezing a little bit because just my nose likes to act up a little bit during this time because it's spring, so don't worry, I'm okay. So today I'm going to start with just priming my eyes as usual. So how's everybody doing? I've been filming a ton. I did just work out. I've been blowing my nose like already like the whole day because like I woke up sneezing, and it's just because again it's not anything, it's all clear that's coming out. It's not anything to be worried about. I would tell you guys if there was something to worry about, but honestly, it just feels like my nose has been getting irritated by dust. My nose has been getting irritated by certain scents lately. Like last night when I was washing my hair, because I finally cleaned this damn hair, my nose was just getting overwhelmed with the scent of my conditioner. So I just started sneezing. And then this morning or afternoon, I just, sometimes when I wake up, I sneeze in the bathroom because I need to clean my bathroom again. So it's not like it's that bad, but just my nose has been getting very ticklish lately. So just give me 1 second. Alright, so now let's jump into the palette. I kind of blew my nose again. I don't know why my nose is so nasally, but it's just because it's getting like a tickle in my nose lately. Alright, so let's start by, I feel like it's just such allergies. Okay, so before we jump into the look, I know I'm very like matchy today. I wanted to wear my corgi shirt for my boyfriend because this is like one of his favorite shirts. And we both have matching shirts, so I just felt like wearing it today. It says top of the Corgin to ya. And it has a corgi on it because me and my boyfriend are obsessed with corgis, and the nails still haven't come off yet, so I figured why not do like a green themed outfit today. So for my eyeshadow, I'm just going to go right into it. So I'm just going to jump into the shade Erode, and it's this really stunning like goldeny yellow, and it's like this canary yellow color. And it's so freaking pretty. So I'm going to jump into this shade first on my crease brush. I'm just going to start by applying that. And these eyeshadows are so amazing. They just literally blend so nicely, and they just go on your eye so easily, and you barely have to tap into the pan. And it's basically like on my crease already. I feel like the past couple of palettes that I've used, because you guys are going to see this after my favorites video, have been so amazing. Like all of them have been so consistent and so buttery and so easy to blend. I really feel like brands are just really stepping up on their eyeshadows and really just are so, it's just so amazing like how good brands are now at doing eyeshadow. Alright, so I kind of see that it's getting a little bit of a different color on the other side. So I'm just going to build this shade up a little bit more just to match the colors. And it is matching a little bit better now. Yeah, it's just a little bit orangey on the other side. So I'm going to kind of concentrate the color a little bit more on the crease area, and I find that that kind of makes it match up a little bit better. But They're just so rich and smooth and easy to blend. I'm just really obsessed with this palette. It just really has impressed me so much. So now I'm going to wipe off I really need to start spot cleaning my brushes more before I use them again. But the color switch works just fine. So now I'm going to jump into the shade called Rubbish, and this is a really beautiful, like, mustardy color. And I'm going to take that, and I'm going to apply that to my crease, just in the defining area, and just use that as a defining shade, just to make it a little bit more of a goldeny color and not so much like too orangey yellow. I'm going to do the same on this eye. And again, it's just such a beautiful goldeny color. Oh, it's so pretty. Like, they just blend so nicely. They don't really oxidize together. They're just so buttery. I love this palette. Really has been so, I think this might be my favorite out of the 3 that I've gotten. I mean, I love the Going Coconuts palette too, and I love the Kaleidos one, but this one really has impressed me a lot. I've heard so many good things about Melt, and I just wanted to try it for myself finally. And I definitely was not disappointed. Alright, and then for the outer corner shade, I'm going to jump into the shade called Rust, which is this really beautiful warm tone brown. You really could use any of these shades, but I kind of want to stick with the lighter one just because, you know, who needs a really dark outer corner right now? I mean, I literally just do my makeup to see my boyfriend because that's the only time I really bother to do it. Or I'll just wear it for a video for an hour and then I'll take it off. But that's basically the only reason why I've been wearing makeup. And then I'm going to just build it up a little bit more. But again, it blends so nicely together. Like, it's just on, and it just blends so nicely and lightly. And it doesn't, like, overpower the crease. It just blends seamlessly together. And I'm going to do the same on this eye. Like, honestly, you really don't have to do too much blending with this palette. The eyeshadows are so smooth, they just blend for you. So I was watching Tara Babes' video on this palette, and she was doing comparison swatches of the original Rust stack and this palette, and she said that this palette is so much more smooth and buttery than the Rust stacks are, and I'm so happy that, or the stacks from Melt, that I'm so happy that I didn't, like, waste my money on those overpriced stacks, because honestly, Melt is not cheap. But I find that their eyeshadow palettes are much more worth it because you're getting 10 shades for $58. It's a lot more worth it to me than just getting 4 eyeshadows for the same price. Alright, and then I'm going to just apply my glitter glue. My nose is, why is my nose so irritated today? Like, it's driving me nuts. There's just a lot of allergies today. And I'm going to just apply that. And I'm going to do the same on this eye. I'm going to take a little bit more. And that's it. Also, before I do my makeup, I'm always washing my hands before I do my makeup. So my hands are clean anytime I'm touching my face. Can I talk? And also when I wash my face in the morning, the first thing I do is wash my hands before I wash my face. Okay, so for the lid shade, we're going to go into this shade right here called Tarnish. And this is just such a beautiful, like, antique gold shade, and it really does remind me of, like, tarnish. That's why it's called Tarnish. And how many times can I say that word? And I'm going to take it on my finger, and then I'm just going to sweep it across my lid. And honestly, these are so nice. Like, you barely need to dip it into the pan, and then I just kind of press it in and just keep on sweeping it across. I kind of learned this sweeping across motion from Andrea Mattiliano. I've seen her do it a bunch of times, but I always forget to do it myself. So now when I actually do it, I really love how it makes the lid shade look. And that's just so pretty, right? Oh, I love like mustardy, goldy looks now. I know that this palette you can't get on Melt, unfortunately, right now because they are an LA company. You can still get it on Sephora, because Sephora is still shipping as of right now, and they do sell Melt Cosmetics. So if you were sad that you missed out on this collection, they are selling the eyeshadow palette, and I think they're selling the other things. I'm not really sure. I'm just going to build this up a little bit more. And I think that's about it for now. But it's just such a stunning palette. And it's like the eyeshadows don't really transfer too much. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that rust shade. And I'm just going to apply a little bit here. And I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Yeah, that looks good. I just feel like there's kind of like some color missing, like right here. I don't know why, but it's really okay. It's gonna come off anyway later. Okay, and then I'm just gonna wipe off that shimmer on my Simple makeup wipe. I'm gonna take the shade Classic for my brow bone, and this is such a stunning brow bone highlight. I've been using this so much every time I use the palette, obviously, and it's so freaking pigmented. That's just 2 little dips. So I'm just going to tap it off once, and then I'm going to apply that underneath my brow. And honestly, this palette kind of reminds me of like the tones from like the Naked Honey palette. It's very similar. I'm kind of just a sucker for these kind of shades. But I also didn't realize that I got like 5 new palettes in the past like 2 months. So that's a little bit too many. So I'm going to take a break from eyeshadow for now, like new eyeshadows, because your girl needs to use these eyeshadows for a couple of months before I start buying makeup again, because I'm not buying makeup again until ColourPop's Mulan collection is available again. Because I did cancel that order because I have no idea when they're going to be able to ship out again. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that Rubbish shade again and just run it through my crease one more time, just to clean up a little bit of the shimmer, even though there really isn't too much at all. But it's just so buttery smooth and such a stunning look. And that's it for the eyes for now, and then we are going to jump into the face. But it's just so pretty. I'm like obsessed. Okay, so now we're going to jump into the face. I'm just going to take my MAC Prep and Prime. I could get it on my face, and then I'm just going to take my usual e.l.f. primer because I'm boring and really have just been using the products that are in front of me for my face. Usually the most important thing to me is just changing up my eyeshadow, so. Okay, and then for my face, my nose is so, like, tickly today. It's so annoying. Okay, I'm going to take my ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer. I was like, is there already nothing left in here? The heck? There we go. I take like 3 pumps because that's all I really need. And I'm going to just apply that to my face if I could get this hair out of my face. My nose, again, has such an irritation inside. I don't know why. So I wanted to apply something pretty light today rather than using my Bare Minerals. Okay. So I'm just going to buff that in. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep, so I'm not going to be like too talkative in this video. I've been kind of struggling with sleep again the past like couple of days. I did work out before this. So hopefully that'll help me fall asleep tonight, because it was a struggle to fall asleep last night. I really didn't do a good job, so I woke up at like 7:30 again. I think I slept for like 3 hours and then I just couldn't fall back asleep then. It was terrible. Okay. Not sure what we're eating today. Probably just gonna get some fast food, is my guess. I'm just gonna take the rest of the product and just blend it down on my neck. You know what? I just used the concealer that I have in front of me yesterday, so I'm gonna just change it up. I've just been going back and forth with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind and my Tarte concealer, so that's what I'm gonna use. My nose is already acting up again. Like, this is driving me nuts. So I'm going to use my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer as per usual. Put this down. I don't know why I'm holding it. Ferk. Okay, and then I'm just going to buff that in. I'm probably going to take a break from makeup on like Tuesday, because I'm probably going to stay home on Tuesday, so. I'm not sure if I'm going to wear the Going Coconuts palette tomorrow or the Kaleidos one, because I just wore the Kaleidos one yesterday, and I wear the Coconuts one on my boyfriend's birthday, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to wear yet. But I also might film something on Tuesday too, because I actually have been filming a ton, you know, since I've gotten new products, and I still have a couple of videos to film. I desperately have to film a updated products I've used up video, so that's what I was going to plan on filming on Tuesday. I was going to film my favorites video tomorrow, because tomorrow is already like the 30th, I believe, so yeah. Alright, and then I'm just going to buff that in under my eyes. So I'll see whether or not I take a break from filming on Tuesday. I can always film that later in the week, because I already have a couple of other videos. Like, I'm going to film my favorites video, so I'm going to put that up probably Tuesday. I do have a collaboration video with Marley coming, but this is definitely going to be up after that. I also have a look using this palette that I filmed last week. It was a different look. And then I also have, what's the other one? Another look with the Going Coconuts palette. So quite a few videos still. So I don't know if you guys tuned into my live a couple of days back. This is literally the day after the live is when I'm filming this video, but what is up with my hair? Why is this one piece of hair just sticking out? I love when my hair just decides to do its own thing. I'm not really sure what we're going to eat today. I kind of just want Chinese food, but I'll see. I might just get burgers and call it a day. So I'm just going to use my ColourPop No Filter to set my under eyes. I love how I got like a new setting powder and like a couple new foundation products. And I can't even really use the Beauty Bakery one now because I don't really go out to use it that much anymore because I'm not going to be using like a full coverage foundation. But honestly, I'm not crazy about it anyway. So that kind of sucks. That was kind of a waste of money. And then the Beauty Bakery powder is like not my favorite powder either. So kind of sucks that I got that stuff and I can't really use it. And then for setting powder, I'm just going to use my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm still trying to use this up, so I'm trying to use it as much as I can. So yeah, it kind of sucks I can't really use those too much because, you know, I'm not going to be wearing any like full coverage makeup. I'm going to be wearing, you know, these kind of products on my face. I'm not going to wear anything for like a full beat, you know. It's like not necessary right now. So, you know, I'm just going to wear everyday stuff. I got a little bit of powder on my lap. That's okay. And then this powder just goes everywhere. I'm just gonna, oh my god, it's like on my desk now. Gotta clean that up. Alright, I'm just gonna spray my face a little bit because my nose got a little bit itchy. And then for my eyes, I am going to just smudge a little bit of that shade Rubbish on my lower lash line before I like not hit myself in the face with my palette. I'm like, so I'm just going to use that. I'm going to clean off the brush. I'm just going to dip into that just a little bit, not too much. And I'm just going to smudge that underneath. Honestly, for me, like after I film something, I would just take it off. But, you know, I like wearing it out for a little bit. And filming still makes me happy to wear makeup. I might slow down soon and just not wear makeup for like a couple of days because that's like the mindset I'm in right now. So, yeah. Just because I've gotten, you know, new palettes, I've been wanting to use them on camera. Okay, and then for my inner corners, I should be done in like 15 minutes or so. I'm just going to take, because I feel like the Melt palette just doesn't have like a light enough color for me, for my inner corners, for my fair ass skin. So I'm just going to take this shade right here. So from ColourPop, what the heck is this shade called? I always forget to tell you guys. I think it's called Save It for Later. No, it's called Take It Slow. I've been trying to work on hitting pan on this one. Since I hit pan on Let Me Explain a while back, I've been using this one as like my everyday inner corner shade, and it's so pretty. So anyway, when I was talking about my live stream that I did a couple days ago, YouTube decided to cut it off in the last like couple minutes because I was literally going to be done in like 2 minutes because all I had to do was apply gloss and leave or say bye. And it decided to say that it violated their terms of service and there was like copyrighted material or whatever. Sorry, my best friend just texted me. Been a little bit worried about her because her chronic fatigue syndrome like kind of flared up, so she didn't talk to me for a little bit. I was like, "Are you okay? Like, I'm worried about you." But she's okay. Thank God. Okay, so yeah, so I decided to take down my video. And as soon as that happened, because I was like going through like the choices of gloss that I wanted to have Renee or Erica pick the shade. But then I just ended up going with the ColourPop gloss in the shade She's Here. It's one of the So Juicy glosses. I'm just using my nude liner. My L'Oreal one. I'm sure you guys guessed which one it was. Literally the only liner I've been using lately. And then I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara. My nose is so nasally. So, like, once it told me that it cut off, like, Erica and Renee both sent me messages and they were like, "What happened? Why is it saying that?" Like, I was gonna message both of them and be like, "Sorry, it said it was copyrighted," but then they literally, like, both messaged me, like, way faster than I was gonna message both of them. And I explained to them, yeah, it said, like, copyright issues, which I have no idea why. But I don't know if you guys are aware that YouTube has been kind of, you know, really messing up lately because of the whole situation going on right now. I think that a lot of people from YouTube are working from home, and it is screwing up them monitoring videos, like for copyright violations and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if you heard what happened to Nikki Tutorial's channel. I mean, she has a huge channel, and you know what I've noticed too is that my like ears start getting a little bit red, like when I'm like nervous or like just talking in general. They get a little bit red. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of Rubbish again, and I'm just going to clean up a little bit of that shimmer. But it ended up deleting her channel, and it was like a whole big deal. And like YouTube had to reinstate her channel a little bit later. It took like 5 minutes for them to reinstate her channel, but they like deleted her whole channel. So YouTube has been really messing up lately. So I'm just going to grab my bronzer, blush, and highlight. Give me a second. Alright, so I just sneezed again. I really need to just clean this room a little bit more. So for my bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm going to take that and just bronze up my skin. Pretty much just took the first products I touched because I honestly can't be bothered with the face right now because it's all going to come off anyway, so. Right, we are almost done. Should take another like 5 minutes or so for me to be done because I need to get out of here. I can eat lunch/dinner with my boyfriend. Okay, and then blush. I'm going to use the same, I think this was the same blush that I used when I did the original look. I'm just going to use my ColourPop blush in the shade, what's the shade? This is the, it's called Getting Handsy. It's one of my all-time favorites from ColourPop. I've been using it so much lately. It's just such an easy blush to use. I mean, I have been changing up my blushes quite a bit. I've been using a couple of older ones, but I've also been using like certain blushes like very consistently this month. So I have a lot of favorites that I've actually been using way more consistently that are like a little bit older favorites. And I just love this blush. It's just a perfect blush. I think I'm going to take some of, I really want to use Solar Sailor today though, but I just think it's going to be too much for this look, but I just want to use it again. I haven't really used it too much. All right, I'm going to use this guy. I'm going to take Solar Sailor from Kaleidos. It's such a beautiful highlighter. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So pretty. It's just so sparkly and pretty. Oh, my God. It's so stunning. All right, I'm glad I took this instead. I was just going to use the one in the ColourPop Duo because that's how lazy I am, but this one is so pretty. Look at that. How stunning is that? It's like this beautiful, like, goldeny shade, and it's so pretty. All right, I feel like my nose is getting a little bit better now. It's not as, like, ticklish as before. But your girl needs to clean a little bit more. I was going to do that today, and I was going to stay home today and clean, but I'm just going to stay home like Tuesday or Wednesday instead. Alright, so that is that, and honestly, so stunning. Oh my god. And then I'm just going to spray my face again. If the lower lash line got a little bit messy, I'm sorry, but the mascara kind of transferred when I sneezed again, so I had to clean that up. And then for my brows, I'm just going to brush them through with a spoolie. What was I saying before? So the live stream is back up now. It only took a day for them to put it back up because I had to send an appeal saying, like, I would like to know the reason why this was a copyrighted video. I mean, you're supposed to say a reason on why you're appealing, but I also wanted to ask the reason why they decided to say my video was violating their terms of, I don't know if it was like their terms of service or whatever. But I guess they reviewed it really quickly or just obviously saw that I didn't use any music or anything in my video, and then they just put it back up. Like literally like a couple of hours ago. But it was annoying that it just got cut off at the end. It's been doing that a lot on live streams, and of course that was like the one time I decided to go live in like a week because, you know, I was filming so many other videos that I didn't want to go live yet because, like, you know, I had so much other content I wanted to upload, and I just wanted to upload the first impressions first before I used them on a live stream. Okay. And then for my lip shade, I'm just going to go into a Bite Beauty lipstick. This is the one that I did and created with my friend at the Bite Beauty Lip Lab. This is the shade Kate. I named it after me because I think that this is my perfect everyday nude shade, so I'm going to use this shade. And it's so pretty. It's just so perfect with like every look. Oh, I love it. I just wanted to use like a light nude today. The original shade I used with this was MAC's Naturally Transformed. It was like such a pretty yellowish toned nude. I think this one goes really nicely too. Excuse me, sorry. I had eggs this morning, so makes me burp a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to finish it up off camera. Alright, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes. The cheeks. And the lips. I really like how this look turned out. It's been like my favorite look to do with this palette. I've only done it, this is the second time I've done it, but I literally just am obsessed with it. It's such a stunning look. I might wear this like again this week, at least maybe once more. depending on when I wear makeup again after tomorrow. I might take a break from makeup on Tuesday, but yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my social media. I need to get out of here because I am getting a bit hungry and I am super mega tired. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love how this look turned out. I love this highlight. It's so pretty. And I really like this lip with it. Okay, bye!